I'm sure everyone is very, very disappointed, and disappointed is a very small term. I think each and every fan, not just Indian fan, has been shocked by this performance by Team India in the second innings on the third day. India had the match in its grasp and looked like India gonna win the first match. Looked like Virat Kohli will leave the Team India on a positive note, and India will have some momentum going into the Boxing Day test. If we go through the first and second day, I think the way India batted on the first day wasn't totally convincing, but they still managed to put up decent score of 233 or for the loss of 6 wickets. Ultimately, they did collapse on the second day morning, but the 245, 244 was still a good enough total to give bowlers something to bowl at, and our bowlers did the great job again. Indian bowling attack compared to Australia is almost equal on paper, and they proved that. In fact, they outbowled Australia, and the way they restricted Australia to less than 200, even after Tim Paine's brilliant knock of 73 plus, that was an amazing, amazing thing. Getting a lead of 53, which was not a small lead on this pitch, as we saw, India had the upper hand going into the third day, and all they had to do was just bat out the first hour. And so, see of the new ball and the batting going was going to be a bit easier too on the second session. As we saw when Australia came out to bat in the second innings, it wasn't as tough to bat. But what happened in the first hour, we will go through that first, and we'll go through that bit more because I think that's how is the match will be defined, and we might see more collapses in the future in this series at least, because the way the Indian batsmen batted, I don't think they look mentally unprepared for these challenges, these pitches, these bowlers. Neither they were coming onto the front foot, neither they were going back to the back foot. They were just rooted to their crease, just hoping for the ball not to take the outside edge, just trying their best to reach to the ball, just like they were missing the basics of batting in Test cricket, which I think these players must have learned well during their under 19 days or their first class days. So that was a big surprise. Even the big guns like Pujara, Rahane got out. It, to be honest, it was more than everyone expected. 36 is a score which they will be ashamed of, which we are truly shocked of still. So I still hope team is going to come back harder, going to come back better. But to be honest, Kohli is leaving. His captaincy won't be there. He as a batsman won't be there. So it will be very hard to challenge Australia. In the rest of the three matches, Australia will come out very, very hard in the next match and the whole series as well. I believe it will be very hard for India to win any match from here. But looking at this match, the way India has lost it, they really need to sit down, have a big chat with the management and everyone, and plan out different strategies to counter their bowling. The way they batted, they did not counter anything. The bowling, they were just able to bowl same line and length. They had no answers to how to attack them, and that proved to be the ultimate challenge in the end. Hopefully, Team India comes back better, and we join you in for the next match. Thank you.